Hi everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at an older deck called Fallen Angel Oracle Cards. Discover the art and wisdom of prediction with this insightful book and 72 cards bundle. It was released in April 14th of 2023. Oh, and we're in April of 2024, so exactly 4 years ago. I thought it would go well with the newly released deck that I did yesterday called Hell and Heaven, or Heaven and Hell Oracle. Yeah, Oracle of Heaven and Hell. So sticking with the angel theme, I thought it would be great. Now, this is a new deck for me, even though it's been out for 4 years. I think initially I saw it and I passed on it because it was Fallen Dark Angels. But I recently saw someone online using this, and I liked the keywords. So I'm like, I looked it up and I found it. So I decided to purchase it 4 years later. And the author is Nigel Suckling. It's published by Sickle Books. And here are the backs with a few pictures of the cards, the back of the box. And if you're familiar with this publisher, it's in a hard case box. Ooh, I just noticed these on the side. Let me zoom out so you can see. So see, they have angels here, angels, and then cards. So it's one of these. It's hard case, but it slides out. And then the cards and guidebook are inside. So here's the guidebook. And then here are the cards. And the cards was bound around in plastic, like a rubber band. But I took the plastic binding off. And then they have these two here so that the cards won't slide around. And then the guidebook is underneath. Kind of a thinner guidebook. And we'll take a look at it more in depth after we look at the cards. And then this is the lid. This is the inside of the box. Hard case, as I mentioned. So we'll put that there. Put the guidebook over here. And since it's been out for 4 years, some of you may already have seen this or own it. Of course, they're not reversible. Sides are not gilded, and it's plasticky. It's on the thinner side, medium, flexible, pliable, bendable cardstock on the thinner side. There is a cord in it, so it's not too bad. And as you can see, there's a sheen. So there is a coating, but it feels papery with a coating. So it doesn't feel matte. And then they are larger than the traditional plied back tarot card size, so taller and wider. But they are rectangular. All right, so they're more narrow than the Hay House Oracle card size, but I think they're taller. All right, so let's zoom in nice and tight and take a look. As you can see, they're nice and borderless. And then there's the name of the fallen angel or the demon. And then they are numbered. So 1 and then keywords, secrecy. 2, strength, turmoil. And again, like yesterday's deck, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce these angels' names because some of them seems a little difficult to pronounce, and I don't want to butcher them and trying to stutter the whole way through all 72 cards, even though some of the names are easier than others. But I'm just going to skip trying to read the angels' names and just read the keywords. All right. Discovery. Revolution, vision, diplomacy, spirit of nature. Some of these illustrations are pretty. Help and healing, choice, justice, travel, success, conflict, Can I zoom in a little tighter? Yeah. Moderation, honesty, leadership, caution, completion, danger, seduction, upheaval, celebration, wisdom, friendship, adventure, honesty, exhaustion, transformation, misfortune, celebration, evaluation, partnership, danger, illusion. Some of the cards are stuck together a little bit. Discretion, upheaval. We have upheaval again. Oh, but with a different angel's name. I guess some of the angels do have the same keywords, kind of like the other deck we looked at yesterday. Change, development, danger and loss, mystery, take advice, history, murmur. That's an interesting name. Disputation. What a word. Upheaval again. Respite. Turmoil. Didn't we have turmoil already? Danger. New chapter. Confusion. Transformation. Inspiration. That's a positive word. Revolution. Oh, I'm sorry. It's resolution. Resolution. Love. Cooperation. I'm sorry. Recuperation. I'm making up my own words. Recuperation. Harmony. Conflict again. So lots of conflicts, these fallen angels. Persuasion. Danger again, a second danger card in this deck. Upheaval. How many upheavals? Is that the third or fourth upheaval we've had in this deck thus far? I lost count. Honesty. Command. Settlement. Enlightenment. Restraint. Quiet strength. Vigilance. Refreshment. That's an interesting word for this deck. Harmony. Renewal. Rebirth. Recuperation. Change, travel, empathy, and card number 72, last but not least, deception. Andromalius. All right. Here's another look at the backs. Let's take a look at the guidebook. All right. I'm going to zoom in a little. I think they're semi-glossy pages. Or matte. I don't know. Not sure. They're not as shiny. I'm not sure. They're not like regular paper. They're a little nicer paper, but I'm not. They're more satin than semi-gloss, I think. Introduction. In these uncertain times when it is hard to tell angels from demons, who better to point the way through life than those who know both sides of the story? Angels who have fallen from grace. These angels were banished from heaven for various reasons. Some because when Adam was created, they refused to bow before him and accept him as a superior being. Others for almost the opposite reason, because they fell in love with the beautiful daughters of men and took them as wives. There are also the angels who fell to earth seemingly by accident during the great war between Lucifer and the other archangels. Wow, very interesting. I'm not going to read the rest, but that kind of whet your appetite if you're interested in the story of the fallen angels and why they fell, and you want to know who they are, the origins of the cards, the gender of angels. I thought they were what is that word, androgynous, right? No sex. I thought angels had no gender. The elements: air, fire, water, earth. The planets: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. How to lay out the cards: 3-card spread, 5-card spread. Classic 10-card spread, so that's the Celtic card spread. Solomon's seal, so air, earth, fire, water, the element symbols. Solomon's seal layout. 7-card pyramid. So they give you quite a bit of layout. And then it goes into the cards. So you get a small color picture of each card. And then, of course, the name, the keywords. They do give you the element of the card, the planet, the message. Adopt a cloak of invisibility so you can further your plans discreetly. Oh, the message is nice. This one says, gather allies for the inevitable conflicts ahead. Grasp the underlying causes of the situation and it will be resolved. At times of confusion and misunderstanding, seek like-minded allies. Ooh, I like the messages out of the 4 cards. That's a good example, give you a feel. And then it has a card motto: secrecy, strength, turmoil, discovery, revolution. I think that's okay. So the keywords that I read in each card in the guidebook, they're called card motto. And then they have each card has a message line. And then, of course, the write-up on the angel, describing the angel. So very informative guidebook if you are interested in learning about fallen angels, or if you just like the illustration of this deck. It is pretty illustration, colorful. And if you want to learn about the history of the fallen angel, or you just like a good oracle deck with good keywords to use as clarifiers in your tarot card readings. Very interesting. So angels' names, author's acknowledgement, publisher's acknowledgement. Total of 63 pages. 64 pages. 64 pages. All right, so that's the guidebook. Cards are not gilded. I don't think I'm going to shuffle this either. I want to study these decks more before I shuffle them. Look at them a little bit more before I mix them all up. All right. So if you guys are interested in this deck, I will put the link in the description underneath the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.